iOS 26.1 update. What's new, what's changing, and why it matters. Apple has just started rolling out the iOS 26.1 beta, and while it might look like a small 0.1 update, it actually carries some important tweaks that make the iPhone experience smoother and smarter. If you've been following iOS 26's launch, you already know it brought a bold liquid glass design and deeper Apple Intelligence integration. Now, iOS 26.1 is building on that foundation with useful features and small but noticeable refinements. A quick backstory. When iOS 26 first dropped earlier this month, users were excited about its fresh design language, redesigned lock screen, and smarter phone app. But as with most big updates, there were also hiccups, battery drain complaints, a few UI discomfort issues, and the usual round of early update bugs. Apple wasted no time and pushed the first beta of iOS 26.1 to developers and public testers, aiming to iron out problems and expand functionality. New features in iOS 26.1. Here's what stands out so far. 1. Apple Music gets a new gesture. Music lovers will appreciate this one. You can now swipe on the mini player to skip forward or back in your playlist. It feels natural and makes quick navigation easier without needing to open the full app. 2. Smarter Apple Intelligence. Apple's AI features, including AirPods Live Translation, have been upgraded with expanded language support. This means smoother real-time translations and broader usability across regions. 3. UI refinements across core apps. Phone app. The keypad now fully embraces the liquid glass style, matching the rest of iOS 26 design. Photos app. The video scrubber is now more precise, letting you scroll through clips frame by frame. Calendar app. List view events now have full-width color highlights, making schedules easier to scan at a glance. 4 hints at bigger changes ahead. Developers have spotted code in iOS 26.1 that suggests notification forwarding to third-party smartwatches may be coming. If true, this would mean your iPhone could share notifications not just with Apple Watch but also with wearables from other brands, a big shift for Apple, possibly influenced by new EU regulations on interoperability. Early issues and feedback. While iOS 26.1 looks promising, it's worth noting a few things. Some users still report battery drain after updating. Apple has clarified that this is normal right after a major upgrade, as the system re-indexes apps and data in the background. The liquid glass effect, while visually striking, has caused mild eye strain or vertigo for certain users. Apple may fine-tune these visuals in future betas. Should you update now? If you're adventurous and want to test new features early, iOS 26.1 beta is worth a try. Especially if you're curious about the new Apple Music gestures or expanded AI capabilities. But if stability is your priority, you might want to wait until the final release, when Apple polishes things further and confirms whether third-party watch support becomes a reality. Final thoughts. iOS 26.1 may not be a game changer, but it shows Apple's commitment to quickly refining its software after a big release. The combination of smarter AI, design consistency, and subtle quality-of-life improvements make this update one to watch. If the smartwatch interoperability feature does arrive, it could mark the start of a more open ecosystem, something iPhone users have wanted for years. For now, iOS 26.1 feels like a solid step forward, making the iOS 26 experience more reliable, more flexible, and a little more fun.